Hi everyone, my name is Idil and welcome to my channel. As you can see, I'm not in my usual kitchen, I'm at Istanbul Chocolate Academy. This is a wonderful school that teaches everything you need to know about chocolate, and this video will be all about chocolate. So first off, we're going to start with tampering. So for the tempering step, first we need to melt all chocolate. The chocolate melts at 45 Celsius degrees. The best way to do it is by using a microwave. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to transfer this bowl into my microwave. And for the first minutes, I'm going to let it stay in the microwave and melt. About between 600 and 800 watts is okay at this step. After a minute, I'm going to take it out. I'm going to stir it with my spatula here, and I'm going to put it in for 10 seconds. So checking every 10 seconds, I'm going to continue this step until all my chocolate is melted. And after you see everything melted, it's time to stop. It shouldn't go way past 45-50 degrees because chocolate can burn easily, and once it's burnt, you can't use it. After the chocolate is melted, it's now time to transfer it to a marble counter. Tempering chocolate on marble to me is the most efficient way to temper. I'm taking only 2/3 of the melted chocolate and working on it, as you can see, until it cools down to 27 Celsius degrees. After it's at 20 Celsius degrees, and this takes about 2-3 minutes, I'm now adding it back to the bowl and mixing the cooled and hot chocolate together until my thermometer shows me 30 Celsius degrees. It's always a good idea to have a thermometer with you when you're making chocolate. And now it's time to check if the chocolate has been tempered correctly. To do this, I'm putting a thin line of the chocolate on the marble counter. If it sets within 5-4 minutes, then it's right. As you can see, our test line is set. We can shape this now. I will be using the tempered dark chocolate to make rocher. So I'm adding some Rice Krispies and some pistachios. I'm mixing everything together. And I'm transferring this to tray with a spoon. Try not to make too big pieces. After it's all in the tray, I will put this in the chocolate fridge and wait for about 30 minutes for it to set. At the Chocolate Academy here in Istanbul, there's also these machines that keep your chocolate melted. If you want to do it, they temper your chocolate so you can take tempered chocolate out of it. And whatever we don't use, we just put these back here, and it smells so good right now. So the second technique, and this is the easiest to follow at home, is the seeding technique. So what we are going to do first, we are going to melt our chocolate as well. And as you see, today I'm using ruby chocolate for this. This is a newly invented chocolate. There's no color, food poisonings, no color in it. It's pink simply because of the cocoa beans that it's made from. It has a little bit of a more sour taste, I'm going to say, in comparison with regular chocolate. Therefore, it goes great with fruits. And that's why we're going to combine it with some dried strawberries and dried raspberries at the end. So now I'm going to go to my microwave. Again, for the first minute, I'm going to, at 600 and between 600 and 800 watts, I'm going to let it melt. And after that, by checking and stirring every 10 seconds, I'm going to wait until it's been completely melted at 45 Celsius degrees. So the ruby has been melted in the microwave. So now I need to bring this to 29-30 Celsius degrees. So what I'm going to do to make this happen is I'm going to take 1/3 of chocolate drops and I'm going to add it in here and continuously stirring. I'm going to bring that temperature down from 45 Celsius degrees to 30 Celsius degrees. And this comes in really handy here as well. So the seeding technique is a quite easy technique. for people to do in their homes who don't have marble or granite surfaces. It's pretty simple. Once the ruby chocolate is tempered, I'm now going to transfer it to a tray to make chocolate bars. You can pour the chocolate in like this, spread it around to make it even. It's also a good idea to hit the tray on the counter a couple of times to get the air out. It's now time to put some dried raspberries, rose petals and some dried strawberries to add in some flavor. And now, this goes in the chocolate fridge as well. By the way, this right here is a cocoa pot. It's from Ghana. So the way that they make chocolate is that they open this up and then they take the cocoa beans out and they ferment it between banana tree leaves. And then after that, they leave it to dry out and then the process starts with the roasting and the grinding and giving it the chocolate shape. But this one is the fruit, the cocoa fruit right here. So both of the chocolates stayed in the chocolate fridge for about 20-25 minutes and they both look amazing. The rocher, as you can see, is very shiny. That means that we've tempered this right. And the bar as well looks super shiny too. And that means that we have tempered the ruby right too. And I've already started breaking this apart. So when making bars like this, what I do is with my hand here, I break them apart and I put them in a bag. You know, give it to my son or eat it myself. But if you want it, more properly, you can cut it as well, or you can use pre-cut chocolate molds as well. So I'm going to give them a taste. First, I'm starting with ruby, some with raspberries. Ruby goes great with red fruits, and dried raspberries is definitely one of them. If you're going to make a chocolate like this, keep in mind that you always have to use dry fruit. If you use wet fruit, it's going to ruin your chocolate. So make sure you use dry fruit. And raspberries, strawberries, they both would work great with ruby. And now let's give it a taste for the rocher as well. Even though we used quite a lot of pistachios and rice pops, it's still very soft. It's because we've tempered the chocolate right, and it's just so fulfilling, you know. With a cup of coffee, this would be great. So here in Istanbul Chocolate Academy, I've shared with you basic chocolate tempering methods and 2 very basic recipes. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you want more chocolate recipes, do comment down below and I'll prepare them for you. Hope to see you next time. Bye!